Imagine arriving at a large parking lot in Normandy, a few kilometers from the famous rocky island. Cars are not allowed closer to preserve the unique ecosystem of the bay. You buy a parking ticket, and it already includes a free shuttle bus called Le Passeur. The bus runs every 10 to 15 minutes, and the ride takes about 12 minutes. Soon, you find yourself at the foot of Mont Saint-Michel, one of the most magical places in France. You can also walk there along a special path. It takes 25 to 40 minutes, but the shuttle is more convenient, especially with children or luggage. Mont Saint Michel is a tidal island fortress in the bay, where the water twice a day retreats for kilometers and then returns with tremendous speed. During high tides, the island is completely surrounded by the sea, creating a breathtaking sight. In 1979, it was inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage List, and for good reason. Millions of tourists visit every year. The history of the monastery begins in 708. According to legend, the archangel Michael appeared in a dream to Aubert, the bishop of Avranches, and ordered him to build a chapel on top of the rock, then known as Tomb Mountain. Aubert obeyed, and soon the first church appeared here, becoming a place of pilgrimage. In 966, Richard I, Duke of Normandy, founded a Benedictine abbey. The Benedictine monks turned the modest hermitage into a true spiritual and cultural center. Construction of the main abbey began in the 11th century. A Romanesque church rose on the top of the rock, later supplemented with Gothic elements. Particularly famous is La Merveille, the Marvel, a grand Gothic complex from the 13th century with a cloister, refectory, scriptorium, and halls. The monks not only prayed, but also copied books, managed the estate, and defended the island. In the Middle Ages, Mont Saint-Michel became an impregnable fortress. During the Hundred Years' War, it withstood a long English siege and never surrendered. One of the brightest examples of medieval military architecture. Later, the abbey experienced periods of prosperity and decline. During the French Revolution, the monks were expelled, and the building was turned into a prison known as the Sea Bastille. Only in the 19th century did large-scale restoration begin, and in 1863, the prison was closed. Can you visit the abbey? Absolutely. The abbey is open to visitors almost all year round, except January 1st, May 1st, and December 25th. Entry to the island of Mont Saint-Michel itself and a walk along its medieval streets are completely free. A paid ticket is required only to visit the abbey. Inside, you will see a stunning church at the top, a cloister with sea views, crypts, the Knight's Hall, and terraces offering incredible panoramas of the bay. The climb is quite steep, many steps, but there is a route for people with reduced mobility. It is recommended to take an audio guide or join a guided tour. The history truly comes alive. A walk along the narrow medieval streets of the village at the foot of the abbey is a pleasure in itself. Souvenir shops, restaurants with local oysters and omelets, and an atmosphere as if you have traveled back several centuries. Mont Saint-Michel is not just a monument. It is a place where nature, history, and faith are woven into one amazing whole. Come at dawn or closer to sunset, there are fewer crowds at these times, and the magic of the island reveals itself fully. If you find yourself in Normandy, be sure to visit. It is one of those places you remember for a lifetime.